Yeah, there's a really there's a great scholar out there by the name of Tim Wise who does this lecture that he calls the pathology of white privilege, which is about how the privilege that you have can actually harm you, in very direct ways. And so the what we had here was a group of people committing an insurrection, and they actually thought that they were just going to get to go home at the end of it. You know what I mean? That kind of bloated privilege, it made them think that, well, of course I can do this. Of course there won't be any problem if I storm the Capitol. You know what I mean? And it's really kind of, it'd be funny if it wasn't so sad. You know what I mean? That these folks think they can do that and just go home. I'm going to hop back on my private jet, and I'm gonna do a video while I'm in there, and I'm gonna make sure that I plug my real estate company while I'm at it. I mean, some of this stuff, like I said, if it wasn't so unbelievably tragic, it would be hilarious. All right. But this is what what some of this ridiculous privilege can do. I mean, think about the mindset you have to think you can do this and just nobody's going to mind. That you're just going to go back and you're just going to go golfing the next day because you know what? Yeah, we go to the Capitol when we feel like it. We just commit a little light treason, then we go home. You know what I mean? It's absolutely stunning. And you can tell there's only a certain subset of us who actually believes they can do that. And we saw it on display. And that's why they didn't wear their masks. They wanted people to know who they were because they didn't actually think any consequences were ever going to come. And seeing them realize that that's not the case, seeing them realize that their privilege only goes so far and it's not going to protect them to the point of committing treason, and watching them get rounded up at the airport was just glorious. I mean, I watched those videos over and over and over again, watching them break down and cry and yell and, oh, you're ruining my life. And the one lady who was like, oh, I was just trying to commit a little treason and they maced me. That was so mean of them. It's like, you got to be kidding me. I can't stop watching these videos because they're so satisfying.
Yeah,